Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and today we have something pretty interesting to check out. You know, from time to time I like to show you guys some random bootleg figures and stuff that I find, and in a video a little ways back, Dino Mike Mac actually had scored me a few Mattel bootlegs from somewhere over in Hong Kong, and he actually had scored me 2 more, which I did not show off to you guys because I got them after that video, so I figured why not make a fun little video just to show them to you guys. And the first one we have is actually this one. So as you can see, we have quite the interesting version of the Mattel Albertosaurus. Now, this isn't going to be like a full review or a closer look or any of that stuff. I don't think we really need that here. We're just basically looking at some of the very interesting knockoff figures that are out there. You can see this one, it looks interesting. I actually like the colors on it, but when you get nice and close, you can see the detail isn't even remotely as crisp and impressive as what you would see on the official Mattel version. And that's something you're always going to find when it comes to any Mattel figure, again, or any knockoff figure, actually, I should say. You're always going to find better detail on the original. So, something to keep in mind. If you're considering grabbing a dinosaur figure or something, definitely grab the original before you would ever consider grabbing a bootleg. But you can see again that we do have the orangish tones for the body. You've got some blue moving along the back. You can also see that we've got a lighter tone for the lower jaw, and the lighter tone actually does run the entire way on the underside of the figure. We do actually have paint from head to tail on this one, and we have painted nails. So in, one way the detailing looks absolutely terrible on this compared to the Mattel version, but at least they have given this more paintwork than what you would see on a Mattel version. It's also a whole lot smaller than you would see on a Mattel version, and sloppier when it comes to the paint. You can see the eyes are really sloppy. The teeth, some of the teeth don't even have paintwork on them at all, which is definitely a downside. There is actually a bit of a gloss coat for the inside of the mouth, which is shocking. And these figures do have action features. There's a button here on the tail, which can give you sort of a jaw-snapping action feature. There you go, you can kind of see it. Doesn't close all the way, but it's sort of got a jaw-snapping action feature. It does also have articulated arms, and then articulated legs, which is a little bit jumpy. And I think, yeah, kind of articulated tail. Not really. Oh, there we go. So if we turn the tail, it turns the head. I see now. So it's also another action feature. One of the big problems for these guys, though, is once you turn them around, you've got some Hasbro-like screw holes everywhere. So it's almost like if we took a Mattel figure and then handed it to Hasbro and said, do with it what you will, and this is what they'd probably give us. But again, I thought it was interesting enough to show you guys a bootleg of the Albertosaurus and a bootleg of the Spinosaurus, and you can see they are pretty much the same size. The Spino is maybe a little bit bigger than we see for the Albertosaurus back there, but they are very clearly the Mattel figures, just revamped into these very interesting knockoffs. The color of the Spino is interesting as well. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I kind of like the colors on this one, but at the same time, they're just like a little sloppy in the face. They just don't really look that great. One of the worst areas for these figures, I would say, would be the paint in the eyes. The eye paint is consistently awful. We have pretty much the same thing going on with this one that we had going on with the Albertosaurus, where you have a button here, but I noticed the button is a bit touchier on this one. It actually jams quite often, so I'm surprised it's working as long as it has been. But you can see, again, we have the jaw snapping action feature, and I think the neck thingamajigger, yeah, maybe, no, I don't know. It's not really working. If it does have the neck swinging articulation, it's just not working right now. Yeah, it's supposed to. You can see how the tail's kind of going with the neck, but just doesn't work too well. But again, same articulation. You can actually articulate the jaws open wider than what we have here for the action feature. So that's a plus, I guess. You also have arm articulation, leg articulation. Again, very, very jerky. I wonder if we have leg articulation down here. Nah, I think it's just connected there. Kind of looks like we do. And then again, the tail articulates, sort of, but it's supposed to work with the neck. And just like with the other one, once you turn it around, you again have screw holes galore on the other side. But like I said, these things are just so interesting to me, so intriguing that I had to Now I can't get it back into a good spot where it was standing. I don't know, I guess that's what we're going to go with. But they're both, again, intriguing enough that I really wanted to show them to you guys because it's just something so different. And, you know, surprisingly, we don't see as many Mattel bootlegs out there as you might expect to. So something that I thought would be just fun to make a quick video of to throw up on the channel. So as always, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think of these, and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.